I don't have a clue as to how we'll get him out, or if it's even possible.
The captain wouldn't want his sacrifice thrown away by a misguided attempt to rescue him. I think that Ian would want to know if he could be pulled out without bringing the Grey along with him. But if not, he'd rather stay where he is.
The doctor makes a good point. But it's a question that can't be answered until we find solutions to other problems first. We can't talk to Ileana.
What about Eris?
What are you doing, Commander?
I have some questions for the boy about his father's ship. His mother's in seclusion, and he's my only source of information.
He's a murderer.
I'm not here to argue medical ethics with you, Doctor.
Let's drop the medical and just talk ethics in general.
I have no qualms with the boy's actions. His father asked him to turn off the machines that were keeping him alive, and he did. As soon as some procedural matters are taken care of, I intend to have him released.
And I intend to dispute that order. Medical decisions are within my purview. I don't feel that Kaz was terminal.
File what you have to, Doctor. Until then, I want him released. And I'm a little tired of this sanctimonious attitude. I am trying to save a man's life. And I don't think Captain Knapp would have had a problem bending a few rules to get a positive outcome.
If you think that the captain is about bending rules just to bend them, or to get the outcome he wants without understanding the possible repercussions...
Like what the repercussions might be of taking a weapon into an ambassador's quarters?
We all have our blind spots. I think Ian would be the first to admit that. But what you're doing...
What am I doing? I am trying to find a way to get him back. If the answer were no, there's absolutely no way.
I don't think that no way is even in your vocabulary, Commander. It certainly isn't in your nature. In that, I think you're more like Ian than you would care to admit. See to it that single-mindedness doesn't lead you to duplicate his mistakes.
I won't abandon him, Doctor.
If the roles were reversed, he wouldn't risk the station for you. See that you honor him the same way. Wake up, boy. Your moment of truth has arrived.
I understand you've released the Trenla boy. I can't let you try anything that could endanger this station.
It won't be the same. If the Grey come with him, we'll have the fleet.
Which may be enough to defeat him. Might. And a tremendous loss in personnel. Something that Knapp was attempting to avoid.
Are you sure he wasn't trying to avoid your show trial?
We both sell him short by assigning him that motivation. He saved the station and everyone on it. I firmly believe he wouldn't undo that just to save his own life. I can understand the emotions motivating you, Commander, but we shouldn't compound our mistakes with another based on guilt.
I didn't hear you ordering me not to go.
Be careful, Elizabeth.
Harris?
Hi.
One of the security officers told me that you were going to try and rescue my dad. She also told me you killed your dad. Did you know what was going to happen with the big gray ships coming here?
I knew something was wrong.
Something's not right. That's what Dad kept saying. He's right too. But they made him go on that ship. Did you kill your dad because he hurt us? Because he led the ships into a trap?
He was dying. The Grey had used him up. And then they sent him to find the Federation, to lead them into a trap. He said he didn't know what he was doing.
Dad's lie. My dad said he got volunteered. He didn't, though. That woman made him go because he had broken the rules. Your dad probably knew all the time.
They don't always lie. My dad didn't lie. He was tricked. The Grey can do that easily. The captain worked the whole plan out to save the station, to save you.
He was tired of being a dad. He said he didn't know how to.
Why are you saying these things? I know the captain. He would never leave you.
But he did leave me. He took off in your dad's ship and didn't come back.
You're wrong. He sacrificed everything to save you. I know you've been abandoned in the past, but He didn't abandon you, Treya. He loves you.
I don't think so. I would never leave anybody I love, ever.
Your father loves you, and he's going to tell you that himself, whatever it takes.
Find Knapp's fold harmonics.
I've got his trail. Getting us in without getting trapped ourselves, I'm still working on that. I might be able to work a null bubble.
With our runabout?
That's the plan.
You're pretty good, kid. I'm taking us out.
Unauthorized launch from Base 64. Lock the tractor beam on them. Contact the runabout.
Belay that. I don't see anything. Maybe it was a sensor ghost.
We're far enough away from the station now. We can activate the null field and open the event horizon at any time.
How stable will it be?
We won't have all the time in the galaxy.
Is there a chance of releasing the Grey?
Yes.
Okay, give me a ballpark figure.
What do you want to hear? Is opening the fold going to immediately release the Grey? No, it's not. But the longer we stay in there, the more unstable it will become. And if we close it and open it again later, then it'll be worse. There's a risk. I thought you were willing to take it.
Do it. Can you isolate Knapp's ship?
Yes.
What is it? Eris?
We have a problem. This place is like an energy wheel. A spiral built on a central point.
Now.
If we tamper with the center point, move it, remove it,
That would be bad. I can't pull him out. Prepare to exit the fold.
for someone who is willing to risk so much.
I owed it to the man to try. I can't pull him out without releasing the Grey. Handler's right. Mac wouldn't want that.
Maybe not remove, but replace. Captain?
The Excelsior didn't make it. Were there more ships than we thought?
Commander Shelby brought most of the fleet through. The station and your daughter are safe. The plan was a success.
I don't understand, son.
Any moment now, you'll find yourself with Commander Shelby aboard a runabout.
Your father?
Dead, by my hand. He had been used by the Grey, and it was killing him. I turned off the machines keeping him alive in sickbay.
Why am I here, son?
I'm not rightly sure, sir. When I was a kid, I would sometimes have prophetic dreams, but never anything like this.
You said I would be on a runabout with Commander Shelby. Where will you be, son?
Captain, when you created this fold, you tied the other ships to your ship. It's a delicate balance.
I knew that was a risk. They're tied to more than the ship.
It's a simple equation. One of us has to stay. It's not complicated. Who of us has more to live for?
Don't think I'm gonna let you gloss over this, son. You're a young man, and you have a mother who needs you.
And you have a daughter, and a ship, and a federation who need you. There's a pretty strong debate going on about whether or not to come and get you. The argument was, better one man be lost than risk everyone. The needs of the many. That, and you don't have any say in it. This is all happening in a span between seconds. You're on your way to the runabout, and I'm going to my father's ship.
Why?
I made a promise to your daughter.
You can't be making promises like that.
Too late.
Let me help you. Tell me what to do.
Not me, Treya. She thinks you've abandoned her. You've got to make it right. I did this so you can make things right.
Eris, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to be a parent.
Show her who you are.
There's a small instability in the field. It's starting to weaken. Nothing imminent, but...
There's nothing more for us here. He did what he wanted to do. I just hope he understood what he was giving up.
Do you think that he did?
No, I can't say that I do.
Taking us out of the fold now, Captain.
I'm glad you came for me, Elizabeth.
You would have done the same?
Yes, I think I would have. Don't let it go to your head.
I've prevailed upon the boards to cancel the inquiry.
I don't know what to make of it, Admiral. I'm leaving Starfleet.
But why now?
I can't command the Excelsior and raise my daughter. I've missed too much of her life already.
Ian, you know the patch better than anyone else. We need you here. I need you here. That's why Starfleet Command has authorized me to give you command of the station.
I can't, Admiral.
Please hear me out, Captain. I am a diplomat, Ian, and it's not my place to command this station. I'll still remain sector commander. You'll be able to pick your hours, take the time off that you need, and spend the time you need with Treya. And there's a promotion to Commodore in it for you.
After all that's happened, why me?
Precisely because of what's happened. This isn't Starfleet Academy. This is the frontier of the Federation. And we need someone who is not afraid to bloody their nose for this job. I can't think of anyone better suited than you, Ian.
Captain Shelby. That has a nice ring to it. Oh, I wondered at the way you kept your quarters here. You and Mac had such a homey place in Excalibur. I was beginning to think that he was the one with all the taste in that relationship. Could it be the great Ice Queen is beginning to feel at home?
Maybe.
I said some mean things about you.
There are times when the truth hurts, honey. I won't pretend that I might not go away again. This is my job, and I might have to. But I won't run away from you again. I love you.
I believe you. Could you talk to Eris when you were in that place?
Yes. We talked about his father and why he did what he did. And about you.
Do you think he's still alive? That he may come back someday?
In this place, I think anything is possible.
Good.